feminine. Let's go ahead, jump right into this reading, my love. Let us see what the messages are that Spirit has here for you on today. Please do keep in mind, y'all, these are general messages. Only take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, somebody is trying to manifest you, manifest your love. Okay, they see you as just so loving in nature, pure in nature, a sweet and kind person, very thoughtful. Okay, the Sun card, Eight of Swords. They're thinking about you a lot. This person feels like you make them really happy. Okay, you coming into their life at the time that you did could have caught them by surprise, but it's like it's a surprise they're getting ready for, even if they weren't ready for it, you know. Palace of Cups. This person may feel like you, I don't know, like they have a soft spot for you. You touch a certain place inside of them that nobody else can reach, you know. Again, it's the purity of you, who and how you are, how you move, how you love, things like that. You're very selfless. You give without expecting anything in return. So this person wants to give you so much. We have the Chariot. Chariot is all about progressing forward, moving ahead, okay, overcoming challenges. The challenge that this person is going through right now is this Tower. Tower being these feelings coming out of nowhere when whatever else was going on in their life while it was going on. Okay, and that could be anything. Okay. This is this. The Palace of Cups. Okay, yeah. Tree of Life. But everything happens as it's meant to, when it's meant to, things like that. Alright. Person may just feel like they're dealing with a lot right now, but they're sorting it out. They're figuring it out. Alright, we got the Sun card energy here first. So I feel like Spirit is on their side here. They have nothing to worry about. Six of Cups is memories, nostalgia, flashbacks. This could be someone that you've known for a really long time, but they now see you different, or they're finally ready to pursue the way they feel about you. Like they've always had certain feelings, you're just ready to act on them now or something. Alright, we'll see as we go along. We have the World. Yeah, this is growth. This is maturity. Alright, so somebody has grown up, is what I'm hearing. They've grown up, they've evolved, they've matured, they want more. This could be somebody that's well-traveled, well-studied. Okay, this could be someone that's seen a lot, so they know a lot. They have a lot to teach you. Okay, you can really learn a thing or two or five from this person. And that in itself is, you know, something you may enjoy, something you may like. Okay. They appreciate the way that your mind works. Okay, they feel you're a respectful and respectable person. Ace of Swords, you're very honest. You're someone who speaks the truth, you know, regardless of how someone else may feel about it. Your truth is your truth. You stand on it. You stand by it. Again, integrity. You're a person of integrity. Okay, you're a person of your word is another thing that comes to mind here. And we have the Faith card. So commitment, higher levels of commitment, engagement, all right, leading to marriage, spending their life with you. That's what they think about. Okay. This is someone that feels like no matter what happens between the two of you, they're going to have this soft spot for you. That's something they're clear on. They're clear about their feelings for you as well. They know what they want. Okay. It may have taken them by surprise, but again, it seems like it's a surprise they're enjoying or that they like. They, you know, they don't mind. It's like, yes, this came out of nowhere. However, this is good. It makes me happy. It makes me feel nice. So it's not something I'm going to push away. All right. Now, if the person were afraid of it, then yeah, they might. But I don't see that here. Six of Wands, no. I feel like this person thinks this is a relationship that could really work. They see this as something that's beneficial for the both of you. Like you both contribute and add so much value to one another's lives that they just feel like this is a good thing. Okay, the Hanging Man. I feel like you give each other a fresh perspective on life. You know, like you're able to share what it is that you know with one another. Exchange information and knowledge that helps the both of you grow and expand. You know, they like that. They enjoy that. Knight of Wands. There's a lot of passion here between the two of you as well. You probably have similar goals or things that you want to accomplish. All right. This person feels like they've gone through a lot in life and they deserve, you know, happiness. They deserve to feel like they are enjoying the life that they see for themselves, that they want for themselves. They don't feel like they should have to settle. Is the energy this person is in? Okay. They don't feel like they should have to settle. They want more. They feel like they could have more with you. Okay. A lot of daydreaming, fantasizing again. A lot of passion. Okay. King of Wands. A person of action. Somebody that wants to be of their word. I said this is what I'm going to do. This is what I'm going to do. Okay. I say this how I'm I say this how I feel. This is what I'm going to do to show you this is how I feel. You know. Instead of it just being like I'm just talking. Because again, you're coming with the Queen of Swords energy, you know, head over heart. My heart is here. I love you. I care about you. But head over heart at the end of the day. Because you're a person of integrity. You stand on truth. And you're not accepting anything less than truth. And the only way you'll believe it is through the person's actions. Okay. And that keeps coming up in all the most recent readings. It's like you refuse to continue to just listen to words and what this person is saying. Yeah, see, it's like, I say, what are they so happy about, right? Other than the obvious of how you make them feel and things like that. They're excited about this transformation they're going through. You know, transformation of mind. It's like their mindset have shifted to something more positive, and they're seeing a lot of progress in their life because of it. Where there was once stress and burden and challenge and difficulty, they're now feeling a lot more freedom, and you know, they're seeing a lot more movement. So they're like, okay, this is good. You know, this is really good. Whatever I was stuck in my head or trapped in my mind thinking is not necessarily true. They're realizing that was fear. Okay, we have the Queen of Coins here with the Eight of Swords. So again, they keep thinking about this person that they feel like would just contribute so much to their life. They feel like you already have, whether this is something you realize or not, you truly have. Okay, it's like you have inspired or motivated this person to get out of a mental rut that they were in for a really long time. All right, they were unable to think a certain way. They were unable to free themselves. They really felt stuck there. And you know, in some way you challenge them to grow. It's the way that you challenge their mind and you make them think different. You make them see things from a different perspective. Again, going back to that Hanging Man. So again, I just feel like the two of you benefit each other in so many ways. That's one of the ways you add value to their life. Okay. And again, I said, you know, this person knows so much. They've seen so much. They can teach you so much that it's a mutual exchange. Okay. So this Tower, all right, we have the Ace of Cups. See, exactly. It's like this love, the way they feel about you, the way they feel for you, everything else is that Tower. It was a shock, but it's something that was necessary to kind of be the catalyst to start them down the path of their spiritual awakening. All right. And Three of Wands is what this person can see happening between the two of you. Again, what Spirit has shown them, what they feel like, you know, is inside of their heart again, and it's only growing. Okay, it's only growing. Yeah, Ten of Coins. What they can see themselves having and building with you. Okay. Yeah. All right. Temperance is about divine timing or alignment, so getting ourselves ready for something. Okay. This could be because we have to release ourselves from karmic attachments. This could be because we have to release fear. Okay. This could be because we have to evolve beyond certain damaging behaviors or ways of existing. Toxic, lower vibrational, etc. Rising above that if we want to be with this Empress. If we want to be with this divine feminine. Want to be ready for this person who's, you know, in their high vibrational energy, then I need to do better. I have to be better. That kind of thing. All right. Yeah, the Empress. So I feel like this person, They think about you a lot, okay? They have a lot of memories that they hold on to, okay? And they find themselves wanting to make new, memories, do new things with you, okay? They don't want to end this connection or want to end this relationship. They actually want to move it forward. Again, back to that faith card, which is the Hierophant. They could have lost their faith for a while, lost faith or connection with source. And this relationship, this twin flame journey, brought them way back and connected them to spirit again. All right, we have the High Priestess. All right, Priestess energy here. Knowing what people don't tell you, seeing what isn't there yet, knowing what's to come before it arrives, etc. All right, Justice. Know that somebody wants to make up for what they feel like they have not done. In the event that somebody feels like they've done you wrong, or they didn't do right by you, or there's something they should have done a different way, then that's they're coming in to do. They're coming in to rectify before they lose you. Okay, and that keeps coming up because they don't want to feel like that. They don't want to feel like they lost their person. Okay, and Page of Coins is about, again, starting something new, planting a new seed, having a fresh beginning. Okay, the Eight of Coins about diligence. So if I put the work in on myself or in this relationship, I'll see the results that I'm expecting or better. 10 of Coins. Okay, 10 of Cups. Yeah, I'll see the results I'm expecting or better. All right. Yeah, you're certainly an Empress. Show up as all the queens. All right, you got the Queen of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, and the Queen of Cups right here on the board. The Empress is already here, so we already know that. But then we just saw the Queen of Wands. All right, so if it's one thing this person is realizing, it's like you really are who you say you are. You continue to put work into yourself. You don't ever stay the same. You don't stay on the same type of wave. You might be who and how you are at the core. That never changes. But as far as you evolving and doing new things, trying new things, being ready for whatever else is out there and that spirit has for you, yeah, you continue to evolve. And this person feels like they want to grow with you. They want to be on a journey with you. Okay, they want to do this thing. Okay. Now, again, this Hierophant, higher level commitment, engagement, marriage, stuff like that. 7 of Wands is about defense, okay? So this person feels like they want to stand up for themselves. They want to invest. They want to do more to show you that they're serious, all right? So again, this is really good energy here. It's not just, oh, this is what I'm saying, but this is what I'm going to do. This is what I'm doing. Totally different things from this is what I said. Okay, 3 of Swords is heartache, is pain. How do we get to Hierophant from 3 of Swords? Okay, King of Coins. I have to be someone you could depend on. I have to show you that I'm in this with you. Okay, 3 of Cups is a celebratory energy. It's a celebration. All right, it's about reunion. So again, when I come back to you, I'll be this person. I'll be someone you can trust. So again, I'm excited about this transformation I'm going through. Yes, it might have been painful. There may have been some things we've gone through. Again, with that Justice card, in whatever way they feel like they didn't do right by you, they want to come in, they want to rectify the situation. Okay? Is it possible for the two of you to overcome? Absolutely. You have the Chariot, then you have the baby Chariot with the 6 of Wands. Okay? Now, 4 of Cups is about rejection or the energy of that. Person is afraid that if they were to come in and make this offer, try to reunite with you, they're all excited and you're just like, nah. They're afraid that that's, a possibility, and it is. The reality of the situation is that is a possibility. Here in this moment, watching this reading, you could say, yeah, no, I wouldn't do that. And then in that moment when they're presenting themselves, something else comes over you. But if you're able to see that this person is on the same page as you, or y'all want the same things, I feel like it'll work the way they want it to, the way they would like. Again, it's all about the action they're going to put in. We have this Hanging Man, okay? Seeing something from a different point of view. See, 7 of Wands, it's that action again. It's an action card, all right? King of Wands, action card, okay? The Nine of Cups. Yeah, see? That's when you get your heart's desires and wish fulfillment, masculine in the back of the bag. Yeah, see, Emperor, that's when you get your heart desires, wish fulfillment. It's the action. Yeah, you said it, but are you going to prove it? Okay? And it don't matter if you have to try 6, 7 times. It doesn't matter. It's about if this is what you want, you'll try 6, 7 times. And notice that, see, the Eight of Wands is here. Maybe on that 8th attempt is when things actually progress. You want to see that the person is going to do what they say they got to do. Okay, Wheel of Fortune. This is something that's fate, that's destiny, that's meant to be. A lot of Jupiter energy. There's luck here, okay, meaning luck is on their side. So if they were to go ahead, take that leap of faith, well, guess what? All right, Spirit favors bravery, okay? But it's when you sit up here like, I'm scared, I don't want to do it, I don't know, I this, I that. Well, then I guess you just won't ever know. But Page of Swords is renewal of a contract, okay? So again, soul contract between you and this person, twin soul. They want to see where this connection is going or where it can go if they put it into action. All right, so expect that to be what you receive from this person. Lots of action. Okay. This person was unawakened when you met, but the romance put them in an awakened state. Had them go through an awakening. Okay. Masculine could have felt like they were stuck in certain ways once upon a time. They ain't stuck now, honey. They're moving up out of that energy. Okay. They're moving up out of that energy, honey. Alright. Let's see. Thank you, Spirit. Alright, we have material world, money, career, status, third dimension, and make your mark. Alright. So yeah, again with the King of Pentacles energy, they definitely were out here building themselves up financially. Okay, we saw the Eight of Pentacles as well, doing what they feel like they needed to do in order to be a provider, protector, etc. We have blessings, protection, attention, love. Your guides are always with you. All right, this person feels like at times they have felt or they feel right now that they're alone, but they're realizing, or they will realize, that they're not. Okay, their spirit guides are with them. And the way they'll realize this is because they're going to pray about very specific things. And Spirit's going to give them very specific instructions and directions. And they're going to realize, okay, I am being heard. Spirit does hear me. Spirit is aware, yes. We have inner child. Okay, they could have needed to do some work with that, some healing with that. Something revolving or surrounding the topic of mother. All right, with that Empress there over that Six of Cups. Playful, happy, enjoy the present moment, live to the fullest. Okay, could have had some healing to do there around the topic of mom, mother. Okay, we have journal and potential. Write, process, contemplate, understand your sacred journey. All right, so they could be in some sort of counseling or therapy or something like that to help them heal through some things. Okay, so again, they're doing the work, they're doing the soul level work, and they're doing work in the physical. All right, to reach their full potential, or to maximize their potential. It says fulfillment, risk, achievement, your potential is limitless. Okay, so they want to maximize their potential. Again, become a better version of self. They're going through this transformation. They're excited about it. They become a better version of them. Then they can give more to you when a separation is no longer, right? We have no contact, 5D, dreams, nightmares. Focus on your own happiness. All right, during this separation, that's what you were doing, focusing on you. All right, Empress energy is here. Nine of Cups is here, okay? You're just focusing on the things that make you happy, that bring you joy, that bring you peace. But just know this offer is still coming in. All right, person has evolved and they know what they want again and with whom. All right, gesture, engagement, and wedding. Rejoice in your union. This is a celebratory energy that I felt. All right, this offer that's coming in from this person, all right, who wants you in their life. They're making empowered choices as of now. It says remorse, life regrets, and loss. Start making empowered choices. No longer going to allow fear to control them. Okay. They don't want that anymore. They want more for themselves. Again, no more settling. Yeah, they realized they were in an unawakened state. They were unaware of certain things. They weren't ready before. All right. It says unaware, 3D, ego. Darkness, your twin flame is not yet ready. They weren't ready before. Okay, deception. They were still hiding behind a mask. Okay, it says mask, illusion, duplicity. Look beyond the superficial. Okay, they could have been in some superficial energy as well. All right, where depending on how something looked, what people thought, what people were going to say, things like that. Very shallow too. We have romance, okay? But again, this was like a tower for them. This opened them up in major ways, okay? It says revel, flow, savor, entice. Open yourself to romance, okay? Underlying energy here is beliefs. So the two of you could have had similar or clashing beliefs, okay, once upon a time. But now that we see that Hierophant and they're going through their spiritual awakening, I feel like there's more resonance. So this person may want to confide in you about the things they're feeling through this time. You know, like, yeah, see, we have support and longing, okay? So they may want to lean on you. All right, they want to lean on you during their awakening, past life love. This is someone you have certainly known before. And you will soon have to make a major decision about. Okay. Ooh. All the cards shifted. Ooh, that's an omen. Okay, so again, major shift. Major shift. Come on, cards. It's okay. All right. One second, guys. Okay. All right, let's see. Messages for our feminines. We have healing. Old wounds and childhood issues need revisiting. So that's twice that something like that gets brought up. Okay, this may be something that they've already expressed to you or something they'll want to share, you know, at some point with you. Like, yeah, this is something I've been healing from. It's something I've been dealing with. This is what I experienced during my childhood. It's something. Okay, addiction. An addiction is affecting this relationship. Okay, that could have been a coping mechanism for them, trying to run away from whatever this pain was, or whatever this is they were avoiding. We have children. Children are important to this relationship. Okay. Very interesting. They keep bringing that up. So I'm thinking it's definitely that. It's something dealing with childhood energy, childhood things. You know, this could have been them needing to mature in certain ways as well, having stopped developing beyond certain trauma points and things like that until they went through this awakening, you know. Boundaries, firm boundaries are needed now. We have go slow, all right? Take your time with this. New love or, you know, rekindling of love, okay? Now we have second chance, so more than likely rekindling of love, especially based on everything else we heard, right? All right, it says this relationship deserves a second chance, okay? Just with boundaries firmly in place. And we have decision. So again, when this person comes towards you, and they are coming, we have soulmate stand behind here because this is a soulmate of yours. All right, what is this? Wanting marriage, okay? Wanting commitment. You'll have a decision that you need to make. All right, major decision. Child, okay. Major decision. All right, we have large intestine meridian, release and cleansing. Okay. You definitely been releasing, child. You got the large and the small intestine. Small intestine meridian, sorting and discernment. Okay. Time to decide about this relationship. So they're going to come back. You got to make a decision. Ether element, divine mind, and perfect order. Okay. But I have no doubt that you'll make the best possible decision for yourself. Okay. All right. Bladder meridian, energy storage and crisis management. And the underlying energy here is 11th auric field, summoning forces and manipulating form. Okay, so yeah, again, I feel like your person is going to realize they're not really alone. Okay, this may again help them ascend. You look what's right underneath it. I can't make this up. All right, it's like they're realizing they're not really alone. They have spirit guides around them that are with them, that protect them, you know, that are walking this journey alongside them. So it's not like, you know, if they have any questions or anything like that, they can't get the help. They can't. Same thing goes for you. When you're uncertain about which, you know, direction to go in with this decision that you have to make, you can always turn to your spirit guides. You know, turn to your spirit guides and ask them what's the best possible thing for you to do. If there is children involved, like small children, you can also pray about that, because I'm sure that's a concern of yours or theirs. Take it whichever way it resonates, okay? But I feel like if this is someone you have children with, then that may be something that you're like, okay, this is why I want to work through it with them. This is why I want to give it a second chance, X, Y, Z, 1, 2, 3. There's family things here, but you may notice during the parenting that this person has childhood things that they need to heal still, and that's when they'll come out and be like, well, this is what I experienced, this is what I've been going through, XYZ 1, 2, 3. So with that lean on you for support, you may be able to help them get through it if that's something you know how to do. But divine feminine energy in general is just healing. All right, so people who are typically connected to divine feminines heal, okay, because we're healers, okay? So just being connected to us is like we love people back to life, you know? So I feel like a lot of that is what's going on here, okay? Like you loving this person back to life. Okay. We have fire element, regeneration and transformation, okay? 6th auric field, future and resonance. There's definitely a future here with you and this person if you want it to be. Again, you know, they're going to make that offer. They're going to put that out there. We have 8th auric field, okay? Interdimensionality and time travel. So this could be referring to this person wanting to go back, or this could actually be some astral traveling that's taking place as well as like going back in time, you know, and really doing a review of what it is that this person is attempting to heal from and working through right now. Again, with journal, that could be something that their therapist or whomever is working through with them. That could be something that you help them through, you know, like they come to you about it. You say, well, you can journal, you can write, you can start writing about how it is that you feel, and that may tell you where it started from, and then you can go from there. You know, that'll help you change. It's something about their safety and their security, which is why maybe they put their career, money, and things like that above love and partnerships this whole time. Because first chakra is the underlying energy. So it's something there about that. And then with the meridian system, riverways of energy, look at how this person is squatted. So like it's something about that, like this person felt like they had to do things a certain way in order to feel safe and secure, because they didn't have that feeling prior to. It's like, I have to give myself the feeling of safety and security, because I'm not going to get that from anywhere else. Again, they could have just felt really alone, things like that, etc. And always put yourself whichever side you go. But a lot of this feels like, you know, it was the masculine. That's how I picked up on it during this reading. All right, but those are the messages that I have here for you at the time. I pray that this helps you. I know it will. If this was your reading or you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up, and if you have not already, go ahead and subscribe. Peace and haggries.